The odds were stacked against the final launch of Space Shuttle Atlantis Friday morning, the last for NASA's 30-year program and the end of its iconic winged orbiter. Through most of the morning, launch controllers stuck with a slim 30% go due to a storm threat coming from the west. But Atlantis appeared to be beating those odds as it sat on Launch Pad 39A, the site of the first shuttle launch in 1981.
Verify no constraints to launch. No constraints.
The crew of only 4 astronauts, the smallest since the program's early days, strapped themselves in one last time. The countdown clock continued to click down until T-minus 31 seconds, when a technical malfunction became apparent.
And launch director, with that cleanup, we're going to go ahead and proceed. Yes, sir. Please do.
But after controllers reviewed footage from cameras on the launch pad, they decided that the only glitch to arise was not going to stop Atlantis from her launch.
All 3 engines up and burning.
And they did, threading the needle on a slim 10-minute launch window.
The final liftoff of Atlantis.
Space Shuttle Atlantis streaked through the heavy Florida air on a tower of flame, piercing the clouds on its 8.5-minute trip to low Earth orbit, delighting the nearly 1 million people who gathered around the Kennedy Space Center.
You know, I think it's more of an end of a chapter, and I'm more excited of what's coming next. I'm excited of what commercial can do, and I'm excited to give them a chance to really spread their wings and to let NASA move us farther into the solar system than we've ever gone before.
But compared to many of those preceding it, this final mission is somewhat mundane. Its main purpose to stock up a year's worth of supplies in the International Space Station and to prepare for the loss of heavy lifting the shuttle will no longer provide. Speaking after the launch, NASA officials stressed that this is not the end for U.S. space travel.
I see this as a transition into another era, to go push those boundaries, to really challenge us as a human race to go out and explore with humans to new destinations.
Despite skyrocketing costs for the Space Shuttle program and lack of NASA vision for the future, the majority of Americans feel as though it was worth the investment, over $100 billion. But without an icon like the Space Shuttle, something the public can emotionally connect with, are they still going to continue their support for NASA? Scott Heidler, Al Jazeera at the Kennedy Space Center.